Hey guys, Flashbang707 here. I had a couple things I wanted to address. First of all, people have been messaging me a lot about this. Um, Apparently, the word's going to get around that this might be my final year with the game. While that's not entirely true or untrue, it's definitely a thought I've been having. The state of the community, for the most part, it hasn't really improved over the years. It's actually kind of just been getting slightly worse and worse and worse. Not my subscribers or anything. I fucking love you guys, but I mean just the community as a whole. Most people who play the games online know exactly what I'm talking about. But there are still really cool competitors and stuff, guys. I like having matches with and stuff. But for the most part, it's uh it's gotten rather just repulsive as a whole. So I was debating making this my final year of the game. Actually, last year was going to be when I left after Hardcore Legacy. Um, I thought that might have been a good time to step away. I mainly came back because I was happy about the amount of support a lot of my um, subscribers were showing. I did have a bunch of people posting disrespectful stuff since I left as well. People like seriously posting like die flashbang die and stuff, but that's okay. You get haters as much as you get supporters, I guess. But yeah, I wanted to come back since had a decent amount of supporters and it was pretty nice to see. But so I came out with the ignition tournaments and everything. So that was a great idea for my level of naivety. um, I really wanted to put together a tournament that hopefully people wouldn't, totally just abuse the hell out of the system for cheap wins and stuff. But that was exactly what happened in more matches than I care to count. Um, we did have some really cool matches. A lot of people showing respect and stuff too. But actually, on day one, we had an issue where I believe it was like the third match I recorded, not the third match I posted, but I'm not going to say names here, but someone accused their opponent of using irreversible regular grapples. And until then, I've never heard of that. I don't have a history of being trusting to the people that are telling me that stuff, as well as the people that are being accused of it. So I wasn't really sure what to make of that. Um, After that, though, we end up having several more people accuse opponents of doing these irreversible grapples, and this until uh, until they started telling me about it, I've never even heard of this being an issue in this game. A common misconception is that I play this game all the time or something, which I really don't. I'm sure anyone watching or listening to this um, probably plays at least twice as much as I do, just because I rarely ever play. Just not you know any problem with the game in particular, but just usually busy and uh, don't get a chance to too much. But so stuff like this, it falls under the radar for me. I wasn't aware that this was a thing. Looking back on a few of the matches, which I have been for the past couple of days, I've seen a lot of what looks to be that sort of activity. Um, I It wasn't until I had someone that was upset with the tournament and myself join my matches that he actually joined a few of them. And actually, I had matches with more than one person that was doing this, and it does appear that they are using um, irreversible grapples. Most people know me. Anyone that's watched more than two of my matches knows I counter a lot, and I've been in full matches with them where I couldn't counter a single thing. And I initially thought, well, maybe I just had a bad match. Maybe I'm lagging a bit. Maybe my roommates, download something in the other room or something. But I ended up having an acquaintance of mine join, and he initially pointed out, like very quick, actually. He sent me a message saying, like, "Hey, these guys are doing this irreversible thing," and I didn't even tell him that those two were accused of it. There was actually two of them at this point that were in the tournament. At that point, I did, obviously realize, this is probably a thing. This is really disgusting, but it's probably a thing. And my acquaintance actually then went on to prove how to do it. He actually did it to them. We had a six-man tag, and he eliminated all three of them pretty much single-handedly. Also, the main problem with this is it doesn't look like they're doing anything wrong. Like it comes off like my subscribers and my viewers, people that watch my video and comment, they're not stupid. If someone does something and ruins a match, they get called out on their shit for it. That it's not even if I try to kind of defend them, my viewers they've had a history of calling people out on their shit. But this isn't something that you can do that for because you can't tell they're doing it. It just looks like the other person just can't reverse. It looks like they're just getting dominated. As soon as we hit that triple threat triangle bracket, it made it very clear how certain people were playing, who was more likely to be using those irreversible movesets and everything. But it's pretty late in the video to have to say this. I hope people will stuck with it because this has to be said. The 2014 Ignition Tournament has been corrupted in a very disgusting manner. I won't be uploading any more tournament matches. Not like this anyway. I might have a tournament with just my friends. People that have been confirmed to basically not do that bullshit. Sorry for the competitors that were unjustly eliminated on camera. I can't tell you how sorry I am for that because that's not something that I've ever wanted to promote on my channel. I started this whole thing just to hope to have legit competitors and everything, but I guess I was just too naive to try to pull this off. I really wanted to do this to hopefully have a cool experience with all the competitors and the viewers and everything. We did have some really cool matches and everything, though. I did like a bunch of them, but overall, it's just something I couldn't have tried. And some people might be asking, why don't I just kick out the people that are doing it? I can't really tell who's doing it because some people are doing it in moderation. Some people are spamming it like a bit more, and it makes it a bit more obvious. But it's too hard to really tell. The whole thing has actually sickened me quite a bit. I've actually deleted matches that I recorded that I wanted to be posting in the future. A couple matches that it was pretty obvious that they were doing it. But yeah, so I'm done with that. I've never wanted to post any sort of thing that promotes that sort of unfair gameplay. But yeah, overall, it's just really disgusted me. The unsportsman, type players that resort to that stuff. It's just common noobs, really. But well, you can't get rid of all of them. I used to be really good at taking out noobs like that. They used to be my whole thing. But I can't be that guy anymore. I'm not familiar with the game enough. Don't play it enough. And overall, that's not really who I am anymore. I usually just try to post really cool matches and stuff. But on a closing note, I want to apologize again for the people that had to deal with the people that were doing that stuff, and also to the viewers who wanted to see a full tournament, and I won't be able to give it to you. I'm sorry that's happened. This, it wasn't POC. Then these weren't all my friends or anything in the tournament. These were, random people that joined the tournament. But I guess I should have, checked them out a little bit better. But what could you do? Well, anyway, hope everyone's enjoying this WrestleMania day. Thanks for sitting through my video, and hope to have some more cool matches for you guys to check out sometime soon. Take care.